Hello everyone. We, Dr. Delna Goghavalla and Dr. Kashmira Goghavalla, welcome you all to this introductory lecture on diabetes. We have been asked by many people, some of our members, that is this workshop only for those who are having diabetic or is it for the normals also? So we have just started down this lecture wherein we will be showing you all why this workshop is so important for the diabetics and why is it even more important for the normals who do not have diabetes for its prevention. So please see what we are showing. So first we are going to study what normally happens, the normal mechanism in our body, right? So when we ingest food, when we eat anything, that substance that we are eating goes into our stomach and into our digestive system and it gets processed there. This processed food then comes out of the system in the form of glucose, or we will call this sugar. Okay, so whatever food that you are eating is finally broken down into sugars and in your digestive system. From your digestive system, the blood vessels carry this sugar to various parts of your body, and the first organ to which it goes is your liver. Okay, so these are the blood vessels, the ones which are drawn in red, and from the stomach, that is from your digestive system, the sugar that is produced after your food is digested moves into your blood vessels. Now on its way to the liver, it crosses an organ called as pancreas. Okay. Now this pancreas is responsible when it senses that there is sugar in your blood vessels. It starts stimulating an important hormone that is known as insulin. So the pancreas will now secrete this insulin into your blood vessels, which accompanies the sugar to the target organ. So it is like a companion of the sugar and it goes till the target organ. Now what is the function of this insulin? The insulin's function can be compared to the function of a key. Okay, so your insulin is basically going to open the doors of your organs for the sugar to enter into it. So it's like a key. Unless you have the key, the organs are not going to open their doors for the sugar to move inside them. So the insulin combines with your organ and opens up the door of the organ so that the sugar molecules can move inside the organ. Right? Now the first organ which the sugar get in contact with is your liver from the digestive system. What happens to the sugar here is that the liver will store this sugar. Okay? The liver is going to store this sugar in the form of glycogen as a storage. But it's not going to store all the sugar. Some part of the sugar will be stored in the liver and the remaining will again go into the circulation along with your insulin. Once it is processed from the liver and is moving again in your circulation, this sugar will go into various organs. Now all our organs function and they require energy for this functioning. And this energy is provided by the sugar, right? So the sugar has to enter inside the organ. So your skeletal muscle will require sugar. Your blood is having that quantity of sugar which the skeletal organs, your skeletal organs means your muscles by which you function, by which you are moving about, you are lifting something, you are using your muscles for that. So for that purpose you require energy, and this energy is given by the blood sugar, glucose. But they have to enter into the organ. Now for them to enter into the organ, you require the key again. That is, you require your insulin. So your insulin again will attach to the organ, your skeletal muscles, and will open the doors. And then the sugar can comfortably move into the organ in your muscles, in your fat cells, and then they will function accordingly. Now this is what happens in normals, right? When the levels of the insulin are normal, the blood sugar levels are normal, the blood sugar is being secreted by the digestive system, it moves to your organs, the organs use them for their functions, and everything is fine, and your blood sugar levels, once the organs have taken away the sugar, will be in normal limits. Now this happens in normals. Now what happens in diabetes? Diabetes, there are two forms of diabetes. Diabetes type 1 and diabetes type 2. Right now in this lecture we will be focusing on diabetes type 2 because the maximum population has diabetes type 2. Type 1 is very rare and very few individuals have it. So we will be concentrating on type 2 diabetes. Now what happens in type 2 diabetes is that the organs